Hello everyone, I'm fishing at Prairie Lake without too much luck. Minnows under a bobber, throwing a couple of lures, but nothing's really bitten the lures yet. Had one bite, but it got off. But we gotta talk about Curve. Why? Because its founder just got uber wrecked. That's right. He got liquidated. He took collateral. It was a loan. And of course, it's one of those things where why don't take crypto loans. He had to use $141 million worth of CRV to back a $100 million stablecoin loan. And now his Curve holdings have been dropped to $34 million. So he's completely annihilated. And worse, he's actually got bad debt. Now, he's kind of an honest guy. He didn't just like run away and be like, see ya, suckers. What he did was he actually paid back 93% of the loan so far, and he's working with the Curve finance team to pay back the rest of the loans. CRV, of course, is down 20% today. And he actually had it in a position where basically if Curve went down 10%, he would be annihilated. Obviously, Curve has gone down more than 10%, so he is definitely pazoned. Now, this is another reason why you shouldn't actually collateralize like this. This just points to the volatility of crypto. And they can't really regulate this because it is like people's own money. But this is not the first time Egorov has actually done this. He actually stared down the barrel of a lot of bad debt last year as well. So definitely not his first run with this, but not very encouraging for Curve holders because, you know, this story has actually gone everywhere. And if your founder is getting wrecked with $100 million loans and he's like liquidating $100 million worth of CRV, obviously that's not good for your treasury and that's not good for Curve holders. So I'm not really sure if Curve is going to bounce back from this because it is a really, really big loss. Collateralizing 141 million, being like liquidated where you're only holding 34 million anymore, and basically having it where like a 10% drop could just wipe you out. But that's exactly what happened with the CRV founder. Probably one of the biggest fails I've seen by a founder, but at least he is paying back with his own money. He's basically like selling his own Curve holdings to different parties, a lot via OTC, but he probably had to sell a couple on the open market. That's like how the liquidation stuff works. And that's probably partially why Curve dropped 20%. Now, the 20% was also the reason he got liquidated, but this does not help Curve, especially because we're in kind of like a bearish mode of the bull market. We're pulling back on the altcoins. So news like this just hurts Curve doubly. What would I do if I held Curve? I don't really know. I'd be tempted to sell, but it would hurt my heart to take a 20% loss. I do think like it's probably not a death knell for the project because it's not like the project got breached or hacked and the hackers holding everyone's coins ransom or something. It's just the fact that like the founder lost all his money, but the liquidation triggers can definitely be very devastating for a project because, you know, they're just like, you know, it drops the project some more. People lose confidence in the project. People are like, hey, what is this dude doing? Like, how is he losing so much Curve? Why is he like, you know, dumping my bags, stuff like that, because he's being forced to. You know what? He shouldn't be doing like things that are completely this irresponsible. And you look at it again like, hey, this is not the first time this dude has done this. He's playing with huge bags of Curve. It may not hurt him that much because he's a multi-millionaire being a big project founder, but it definitely hurts the project holders. And that, my friends, could actually be the defeat of Curve because, you know, people lose confidence in the project founder, they lose confidence in the team, they lose confidence in the project, and people abandon the loaning protocol and go to somewhere else. So, lesson learned, I wouldn't panic and sell my Curve right now, but I definitely wouldn't be investing in this project in the future because I just don't really know what the founder is going to do. What if he takes an even bigger loan next year and collateralizes it with Curve, and then he gets liquidated when the bull run is over? That could actually mean my money is just screwed in his hands. So definitely not something that I would actually want to mess with right now because of the founder. And this is definitely where the founder hurts the project directly by straight up liquidations and selling, but also by hurting the confidence of the project. So Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will be back later.